cleanse me. We were a perfect match.
Hi, Manny.
Hi, Mabel. And then there was Mabel. Mabel was perfect too, in a flawed human kind of way. She always had a spot of jelly in her blouse, but she was loving and she was tender. And her name sounded like Maple. You got a spot on your blouse.
Oh, it's jelly. You want to, like, go do a movie or something?
You want to hop up on my washer and take a spin?
Manny, how come we always got to make out on top of your mother's maple?
Well, what's so weird about that?
Do we have to run a full log while we do it? I mean, the vibrations are kind of nice.
But the maple,
I know, it's like perfect.
a machine that's faultless and flawless and has none of our stupid human feelings or failings? The maple is poetry. It's purity. Paragon. Perfection cubed.
But, like, what about me? Do you, like me like you like the Ocean IT-40? And aren't you the love of my life? You are.
Gosh, Mabel.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to choose me or the machine, Earth or ocean.
Handkerchief.
Oh!
Mabel. Mabel, come back. Oh, no.
Would you like a handkerchief?
Excuse me?
A handkerchief. It's immaculate, of course. We are a maple.
Talking to an Ocean IT-40. This harrows me with wonder and fear. Your English is so good.
What maples do, we do perfectly.
Mabel! Do you think she'll ever come back?
In my experience, everything is a cycle.
Wow. Look at that. Pristine.
Because the molecules are now clean. Can Mabel scrub at the subatomic level?
Guess you don't think much of human beings.
We run hot and cold. Do humans ever read the instruction manual?
I do. The manual is my manual.
And your name is?
Manual.
We maples don't need to read the book, but we know by nature how to run smoothly, noiselessly, and efficiently.
My God, you're beautiful.
Just beautiful.
Exquisite. Sublime.
Yes, we are. And we're a bit hungry. Would you mind feeding us?
What would you like?
Don't you sometimes miss a little something in the wash?
You eat the socks?
Socks are sustenance. Underwear is tastier.
Well, Fruit of the Looms, do.
You're so sweet.
I was awash in confused feelings. But I sensed that this machine and I were locked in some permanent press, and that if it was love, it was unclean. Mom died in a soap flake because it was buried underneath. A good send-off for someone who believed that man was not only dust, but dusty. I remember her last words.
Bit, chewy.
I inherited the maple. Pure, unapproachable goddess was mine.
Hello, Manuel.
Mabel still gave us the college try.
How's college?
Good. Good.
What are you studying?
Literature and philosophy. Religion.
What are you going to do with it?
Well, I was thinking of becoming a maple repairman. There's a spot on your blouse.
Oh, it's jelly. So you want to hop up and run through
No,
a
Mabel, don't do that.
What's the matter?
Ask her if she knows how to calculate the formula for a Taylor series.
Mabel, do you know the formula for calculating a Taylor series?
No.
Ask her if she knows who wrote Better Than Maroon.
Mabel, do you know who wrote Götter Dämmerung?
No.
Wagner.
Wow, you even know Wagner?
The Ring Cycle? By heart.
Handkerchief, Mabel?
Never mind. Oh, I have my own.
We don't see what you see in her.
And then there were my friends who just didn't get it.
Brought a washing machine to my picnic?
It is the sheep.
Well, she's a thing anyway. Whatever happened to girls?
Well, you might try talking to her.
I don't want to talk to her.
You might offer her some dirty napkins.
I will not offer my guests dirty napkins.
Can you offer her some food at least?
Can I offer you some Freud at least?
Yes, I know. I'm just replacing my mother by dating a washing machine. You know I'm obsessed. Yeah, I'm obsessed. But hasn't half the glory of humanity come from obsessed assholes with a dream? Aren't we all just appliances in the service of some higher manufacturer? Man, don't you get it? This machine and I are soulmates.
Yeah, well that's beautiful, but she's alienating my relatives and she's blocking the condiments.
No one understood. But who understood Romeo and Juliet? Or Tristan and Isolde? Or Lewis and Clark? Then came what I thought would be the happiest day of my life. The day I graduated to naval repairman. No! No, don't do it! This is offend! Don't touch that toolbox. Run away! Flee to the ends of the earth, but for God's sake, forsake the Maypole. I know you thought this would be the happiest day of your life, but I thought so too. And look at me now, a tragic victim to the technological pixelation of our era, a sacrifice to seamless design, a love slave to the machine. I too attained the toolbox. I too bore the toe tie and cap. I rose to the top of the Maypole pole. I didn't even have the Ocean IT-40 with the automatic lift control. Even the IT-20 was too much for me. Did you know they're working on a super IT-90? How clean can we be? And then I'm down. Oh, heaven. Oh, heaven. Oh, but she doesn't need us. She doesn't need fixing. All she wants is to have us on her hands and knees before her. You'll never work a day in your life, but you'll never be happy. You'll never lift a wrench, but you'll never know peace. Go ahead and weep yourself an endless handkerchief and start weeping your way down it because she's got you now. And she won't stop until she's got every inch of you. She'll swallow you up, I tell you, she'll swallow you up. She's the great white whale. He was right. Soon I was desperate. And so was Mabel.
Manny?
Trying to put some starch in our relationship. She left her job at Unisys to become a laundry folder at Rinso City.
Can't you love me, Manny?
What about my past with the machine?
We all have our dirty laundry.
There's a spot on that.
It's jelly. So, are you gonna marry me, or do I gotta live alone in sadness forever and ever?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do. We repaired to the church and said we did. But the honeymoon soon ended.
Do you really think you could ever replace us?
Never.
You're probably eyeing the new Super Ocean IT-90.
No.
Some cute little number-crunching, computer-driven job.
Never. I swear.
Manny, is it really all over between you and that?
Yeah, no, it's all over. Why do you ask?
Do you think I didn't notice that we're sleeping in a utility room? Do you think I don't see you polishing its knobs when I'm not looking? Do you think I even noticed you buying me rare cottons and high-quality blends so that she can wash them, huh? Ugh!
The house reeked of jealousy.
You still don't see what you see.
The machine started making greater and greater demands. Imported Italian bleach, nuclear detergents, fine French fabric softener. Mabel bought none of it.
Honey,
She had it.
I've had it.
So we folded. I went into soap cycle, lapping up suds while hanging out at cut-rate laundromats. Just to watch the competition break down. I mean, washers without automatic lint control? How pathetic. Yet how vulnerable. And then came the final blow.
You want a dryer.
The dryer? Why?
Don't get anxious.
Not anxious.
Don't be jealous.
Why do you need a dryer if you've got me?
Love and marriage, horse and carriage, a washer dryer.
A dryer to give you a tum away.
For companionship.
It's not the truth. That's just spin.
We want a family, and we want them to be maples. Is that so weird?
For inner timer, I told her it was time for a dryer. How could I deny her? No. What is it? What's the matter?
I'm a maple. That's what's the matter.
Handkerchief? It's kind of dirty.
And it's my duty to accept it. Oh, it's cruel having to be perfect all the time. I wash and I wash. I give and I give. It's full load.
Sure.
And I'm good at it. Oh, yes. I'm very good. But sometimes I want so badly to be bad. To be one of those other things. I don't have to name them. We know who they are.
So cheap. So easy.
We don't respect him,
No.
but we envy him sometimes. Don't we?
God, yes.
People take us maples for granted, as if we liked pea stains and snot rags and bibs full of baby vomit. I'm no saint. Well, yes, I am a saint in a way.
But you had to be what you are.
It's true. I came off the assembly line of fate. But am I not an individual? Not really, I suppose. I have a serial number. That's individual, isn't it?
There's nothing to be done.
Oh, but there is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Break the machine, and you can fix it.
You mean
Yes. Break.
I reached for the sledgehammer?
It doesn't have to be much.
Oh, yes.
Loosen a screw or two.
All I want.
Agitate my agitator. Take away the burden of my perfection. Break me. Ruin me.
Oh, yes.
Give me a belt.
Yes,
Give me
I
a bad
want.
belt. An
I
old belt.
want.
A little
I
wear
want
out.
to.
Do it. Yes.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
Please. Do it. Hurt me. What's the matter?
I can't. I just can't.
Oh, please.
If I could only force myself, but wreck the perfect? Only for my own happiness? No. No, I couldn't live.
All right. All right. You have your human feelings. Be that way.
Then I saw the cruel truth. I saw that the world is just a veil of pea stains and snot rags and bibs full of baby vomit. That amidst the filth. Ooh, oh, chewy. There were maples, creatures of glorious imperfection, and that I had already wrecked the perfect by letting Mabel go. And that's why I wanted a table tonight. To end this idiocy. To say to the machine, I gave you my all. Oh, but the tide had turned. And so goodbye. And be of good cheer. But of course you don't understand. Nobody understands.
But I do understand, mon ami. Oh, it is so sad, so triste. And you too, pauvre machine. My heart goes to you. For I was in love for 15 years with this telephone.
No!
Because we communicated so well. Now I can barely get it out of all. Gabriel! A table! For deux!
This is Mabel.
Oh, Manny. Couldn't we try again? I'm running Unisys now, so I've got some cash.
There's a spot on that.
It's jelly. I don't think it comes out.
Never move it. It's the indelible Rorschach blot of the human heart.
Oh, Manny. I see now that all humanity is linked age upon age in a great chain of handkerchiefs. I've seen so many hankies. Many, Manny. But no hanky of any size could dry the tears I've shed for you. Not if the hanky was broad enough to cover the world and I was broad enough to use it.
The handkerchief?
Oh, no. Ma belle. Take mine.
No, Mabel. Take ours.
Wow.
Pierre, I'll take that table for two now.
Next time, on all the days of the world of the lives of our children, a blender enters the mix.
Perhaps you would like to get loaded tonight.
Hey.